Today is April 10th, 2023. I just met this man right here. What's your name?
My name's Don.
John?
Don.
Don. Nice to meet you, Don. Yeah, we just shook hands and we had an heated argument, because we were talking about this shed down here that's about a house and a half away from his home, and it's in front of this lady's home. And I tried to talk to her, but she was really scared of me and wouldn't even have a conversation with me. I was not recording or anything. And so my question is, today, of the homeowners around here, what would you do with this in front of your home? And we all know what it is. They're selling drugs out of it. It's not a homeless shed. Everyone hangs out here and sells and smokes fentanyl out of it. So now I'm talking to this gentleman right here, and I want to hear his perspective on the neighborhood and what he feels about this being on his block.
Well, it's ridiculous. They park in front of my house to do their drugs. They stand in line, sometimes 4 at a time. And it's very obvious. They walk in, walk out, or he goes gets it for them. So, parking in front of everybody's spot here, it's just ridiculous. And they piss everywhere. Sorry, I don't know if you do that term.
Say whatever you want to.
They're also stealing water right out of your hose bibs, so you gotta lock up your hose bibs. I'm not against homeless. I know people have a situation out there. Shit happens. But when they're, we just caught a couple over our backyard fence, and I got posted signs saying dogs, cameras. They don't give a shit because they know that the police won't do nothing. I've even actually talked to one of them, and they went, "So you got me on camera?" And it's like, if I could run, it would mean different, but I can't run.
Yeah, and you being an older gentleman, and your wife, you said your wife's disabled, right?
Well, she's in a wheelchair now for foot surgery, and she'll be that way for a couple months.
So do you guys feel real comfortable sleeping at night knowing this is right here and all this traffic's going on your block and a house and a half away from you?
No, we're waiting for that day for someone to kick in our front door and hope my dog save us. Because you can't even shoot them if you're in your own home.
So you're that scared someone might kick in your door?
Oh yeah, certainly. At any point in time. That's why I built these fences, to keep my dog here inside my fence so he won't go out there and attack somebody.
Beautiful dog.
And he's a lover, but I think if somebody came in the house that way, it wouldn't be terrible.
So are you born and raised in Portland, Oregon?
Yeah.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
You got brothers and sisters? You got any family you want to say hi to?
Well, in Salem, but I don't know if they ever watch this sort of thing.
Oh, I'm sure they'll see this. Say hi to some family.
Yeah.
They all watch YouTube, trust me.
Say hi to my brothers, my sisters, Tammy mostly, who would see this. She's really upset with Portland now. That's why she moved away from here to go live in Salem. So I got family, all my family moved from Portland just to get out of this mess. So we bought and paid for this house. So it's not as easy as just uprooting. We're old.
Yeah, so what do you feel about when I was trying to, when our interaction, how we just met each other?
I thought you were the homeless guy from across the right there.
Oh, because the beanie?
Well,
you thought I was homeless?
Just because the house is right there.
So do they try to mess with her?
Certainly.
Oh,
I've
really?
had someone come up to my house and say, "What's the problem with you guys, man?"
No, I couldn't get into their, because they have the gate, and I couldn't get in to talk. And then I was sitting in the car. I stood out there for 5 minutes, and then all of a sudden, I seen her outside, and with her dogs, and I tried to get her attention, and I was trying to talk to her, and she was really scared and just wouldn't do it. I said I just pointed at the ground, but she didn't want to have nothing to do with me. But I really thank you for talking to me, man. I'm glad we mended things and apologized to each other.
Yeah, I apologize.
That's pretty cool, man.
I just heard you out in the cameras, and things were getting heated, so I thought, I can't let anybody hurt my neighbors.
Yeah, well, that was the whole thing. I didn't even have a camera out.
Right.
I was just trying to talk to her. I was just trying to tell her I wanted to get an interview about how she feels about this being in front of her home.
Right.
And she just got really scared and just kind of evaded and walked away.
Right.
So it's no big deal. I understand, but some people don't know how to interact with certain people.
Well, and she doesn't understand.
Yeah.
So there's a little bit of language barrier there. My wife can talk to her a little bit later but they do talk. So
Most
maybe
definitely.
she can get tell her a little bit.
Awesome, man. Well, I appreciate talking to
All
me,
right,
man.
brother.
Thank you so much, man.
Thank you for
I appreciate
stopping and
you.
explaining. I mean, that's pretty awesome. You just didn't give me the finger and drive away.
See, I didn't cuss you out or nothing, did I?
No, sir.
Okay.
No, sir. You're
Thank you,
very
man.
polite.